Well, we are living in some crazy times, aren't we? You already know that default mode and autopilot is not going to cut it. And so if you're truly hungry for change in your walk with Jesus, then get ready because this is the Morning Miracles Challenge. It's time to focus not on who you are like most groups do, but on whose you are. You are in the right place, sister. So how are you? By now you've already been placed in your accountability team for the month of November. Most of you have also introduced yourselves, so thank you for doing that. We are looking forward to getting everyone connected before we dive in. So over these next 10 days, I want you to prepare to feel encouraged and to feel guided and quickened in your pursuit of Jesus in your daily morning routine. Anything that's presently standing in the way of your morning time with the Lord is about to be looked at. You don't have to do the morning routine that we suggest, but we do ask that you share what it is that you're trying to do so that we can help you achieve it. Before I go into what we're doing differently this November as a group and what makes this such a unique and important time to be in the Morning Miracles Challenge, I want to share some praise reports that we've gathered in the past from participants. And I'll put those up on the screen right now. Thank you so much for bringing us together. I truly look forward to hearing from all of you. I can honestly say it has made me better. Every day is not perfect, but you all keep me believing in myself and striving for more. I started the Morning Miracles Challenge late in the game, but I'm going to continue it beyond the challenge. I've never considered myself a morning person, but Miracle Mornings has redeemed my mornings, and starting the day off with the Lord is just the best way to start the day. Beautiful. I'm truly seeing a change in myself regarding my positivity, how I handle stress and tension as well as arguments, how efficient and productive I am with all my tasks, the inspiration and wisdom that I'm able to share in my business, etc. Since I started this routine, it just keeps increasing as the habits and routines are strengthened. So thankful to you and the other ladies. How about one more? I joined late to the group, but I'm so grateful for the structure it has given me. Accountability to read and pray daily has been missing in my life for a long time. You are all blessings. Isn't that amazing? And I can't wait to see what the Lord will do with your time with Him as you're placed in these teams. You know, the teams may seem random, but God is totally in control, and I believe that He is going to work out some really cool things with the women that you're now connected to. Unfortunately, I don't get the privilege of getting to know each of you individually because we've grown so much. Unless you tag me directly, the likelihood of me being able to read what you're writing is kind of low. I actually have a toddler and I have a baby on the way. There it is. I'm not gonna show you my whole body this time. But my morning routine is also very important to me, and that's why I'm so grateful that we have a leadership team now, women who have volunteered and stepped up to help us lead these teams. There are a few things I do know that we all are going to probably face over these next 10 days. So while I don't know specifically what you'll be called to endure, I've looked ahead and reflected a little bit on what these 10 days will mean. Yesterday, we got given another hour of 2020 with daylight savings time. I think most of us do have daylight savings time affecting us. So we actually felt like we got a little more sleep. And so I consider that a big praise to the Lord this month. I also know an election is coming soon. It's actually coming tomorrow. And never have people seemed more discontent or worried about the future. At least in my lifetime, I have not seen it quite like this before. Despite all the assurances we have in the Bible, so many of us are full of anxiety and worried. And maybe for whatever reason, you have travel planned this November, maybe to see family, and it is a time of global pandemic. You will need traveling mercies. Wonder if you'll have house guests this November, because that can cause different things to well up inside, can't it? You could be full of anticipation or full of dread, depending on who those house guests will be. Thanksgiving is coming, and it's a time when families gather and sometimes tensions run high. Then it's Black Friday, when everyone goes out and tramples each other to buy more stuff, right? So I'm telling you, November is one of those months where I think there's just more going on spiritually, especially in an election year, than other months, right? So I'm really glad you're here. I think that this is a great time to be focused on Jesus. Every day is, but I feel especially this month is pivotal in many of our lives. As I think about all that's coming our way and stuff, I've focused more on your why, because that's what matters to God, because He's got all the other things taken care of. We know that just by seeking Him and putting His kingdom first, everything else is going to be taken care of. And that's what we're trying to do with Morning Miracles Challenge. The why. I looked at some of yours and I want to read a few of the November reasons. So one of the women said, because I wanted to connect with other Christians and have a closer walk with God, the reason why she joined Morning Miracles Challenge. Here's another one. Keeps me accountable and grounded in my morning routine, focusing on God and His Word. I liked this next one. I'm a missionary on a college campus and am looking for ways to be filled up by other Christians, women, as I pour out. And I think all of us can relate to that at some level. Moms, anyone working, anyone who has family or gives or tries to encourage others or ministers to others. We need to be filled up before we can pour out. And finally, I'll throw this one in there. Stressful times call for desperate measures. Amen. These are stressful times, and sometimes we do have to get desperate to get that time with the Lord. So as we focus on how much we need Him every day, we also realize that we have things standing in our way. We have flesh. We are feeble in our bodies, but strong in our spirit. Some of you shared with me that you're concerned that you're going to have trouble just remembering to participate. And that's why I love to give you guys the printables, so you can have that worksheet posted in a very prominent place in your home, maybe the refrigerator, a place that you go multiple times a day, just to remind you about the steps of the challenge. There's a part of the worksheet on the bottom where you can write down the names of your team members. And I think keeping a focus on others, the women that you've been placed with, and remembering that you actually can be an encouragement to them by your participation will help you to remember. Then a lot of you had said getting up, just waking up and feeling motivated is your main stumbling block. And I really hope that the prompts and the videos that might be shared with you are going to help you, just tend that fire inside and get you feeling differently about your everyday morning time. Also, I think just by reading what the other ladies are contributing, you're going to start wanting it for yourself. You're going to catch the hunger. Some of you said that you're concerned that you're going to lose focus getting caught up in the storms of life. You just have a lot going on, busyness is happening, and I know the feeling. I encourage you to wake up earlier to get that quiet time. It's such a beautiful, peaceful time of the morning to just dedicate to Him. You could consider it a fast. I have done that in the past. I'm fasting from scrolling on Facebook. I'm fasting from my phone. I'm fasting from my bed for this 1 hour a day so I can really give it to God. Finally, some of you are actually dealing with physical ailments, things like chronic fatigue, issues like having insomnia, or maybe just you're really feeling pressed down by deeply ingrained poor habits that you've had since you were very young. Maybe you've even convinced yourself that you're not a morning person because you've never developed the habit of setting aside focused time in the morning. So we're going to be helping you with those things and praying for you if you're dealing with physical issues as well. Good news about all of these things I've shared. Most women who sign up for the Morning Miracles Challenge actually do complete the 10 days of the challenge. They may not do it perfectly. They may not meet their expectation of how good they thought they were going to do at it. But many times the women who didn't do it as they had hoped come back. They come back for another month, and we'll be here most months to help you again. And it's kind of a neat community to be a part of. So I hope that regardless of whether you feel like you were the greatest success, the star of the Morning Miracles Challenge, or if you feel like you're the flunk of Morning Miracles Challenge, that you'll continue in your diligence, because it's the effort that the Lord sees and rewards. I'm just grateful to be with you. So we're officially in this together. This is no longer a private struggle for you. This is something that you are in a team of women who are dedicated to the same goal of putting the Lord first every day. You're in one of three teams, team 1, team 2, or team 3. 3 little boats, okay, about to be launched into the storm of life, but you're there together, fixing your eyes on Jesus, remembering not who you are, but whose you are. So I thank you for being a part of this. My name is Laura Gabriele, and I look forward to seeing you inside the Morning Miracles Challenge. Hey, sister. If you're not already a member of our Facebook group, I invite you to join us. It's called the Morning Miracles Challenge with Ambitious Christian Women. You can look it up or take the link below. We'd love to have you in our next monthly 10-day challenge. See you there.